Hi, my name's Sunny Lee. I'm with Oscar. We're both Wing Chun practitioners. Our Sifu is David Chung, and his lineage is Wong Sheng Lung and Yip Man. And today what I want to do is an overview of the Chi Sao and what's its application and how you use it. Okay, so Chi Sao is basically a form of sparring where you can, the techniques that you've learned outside on the dummy or with your partners, you can take it in and try to put it into the sparring technique and allow you to put it into your reflexes, meaning basically you don't want to think about making the movement, you want your body to respond to what's happening. And over time, obviously it's not going to respond correctly, but over time as you train, the technique will come out in the correct timing, the correct position, and also with the whole body composition. And it starts off very slow and then builds its way up to a lot more dynamic, meaning slow, meaning basically your arms are the only thing that's moving, and then gradually as you build up, your whole body starts moving. So what we do, we'll quickly demonstrate to you so you have an idea what's happening. Okay, Oscar's going to have his back against you and I'm going to be facing you, okay, and I'll quickly explain to you. So in this position you can see our arms, and what it is this is the neutral stance and our arms, and we're rotating our arms. And what our job is, and Oscar's job and my job, is to actually help the other person find the defense by finding the elbow. So if Oscar is open, I will try to touch him and tell him that basically that arm's open and he needs to defend it a bit better, meaning basically his elbow has to be behind the point of contact. And once we get to the point where none of us can get in, okay, we've finished the first level, where basically it's no longer viable. So what's going to happen now is we're going to try to manipulate each other's arm by trying to getting, and once we get through, we have to try to defend, and the other person is trying to manipulate our arms so they can punch us. Okay, so as a result, and your body has to respond accordingly to what's happening to stop the punches from coming through. Now, as you get better with this, and the punches are not being able to come through, you can then take your hand away from one hand and try to do multiple moves. But the movement is still where you're relying on reflexes. Okay. And you try and trap the person by having two hands fight one, and the person is not being able to attack or defend. Once you've been able to master that and you're not really getting hit too much, then you can add in step footwork, what Oscar's been doing a little bit of. So that changes angles. So angles mean basically you open up your defense a bit more to footwork. Okay, and because what happens is if your footwork changes, the other person has to adapt to you, and it means that as they're changing, their footwork will expose openings that will allow you to apply technique. Now, I'm purely using contact reflexes to figure out what I need to do. I don't want to look at that area because I want to build my reflexes. Okay, as you build this one up, then what happens is you will break contact, and the person will enter. The distance that they're entering is not large enough where they can really rush you. So it's going to be contact, and then you have to figure out how you're going to do it. So as they come in, you're going to have to figure out how they're going to contact. Okay? Now, a lot of Wing Chun, when we think of Wing Chun, we make contact at a distance. A lot of people think of this. So as us coming in, what happens is we think of big movements coming in from the form that we do. Right? I'll do the big movements and then gradually I'll explain why that's not viable. Okay? So as you us come in, I'm doing the big movements. Okay? You see that the big movements might look a lot more fancy, but what happens is you leave yourself open for someone who's a bit more skilled, meaning that when you apply a skill, you apply it just enough to get the effect, and then the person, and then throw the punch in once the door has been opened. So the person then has to respond to a microscopic touch reflex. So I'll just show you. So now I'm going to do the same movements that I did before, but it's going to be a very small, or just enough. Now, once we have distance here, it means that you have to bridge the gap. And I can bridge my hands but I can also bridge with my feet to stop them from just rushing in onto me. So as we're fighting, distance is created, I have to be able to throw a punch to stop them from coming in. Now, kicks can also be done whilst you're in the contact to get them off balance. Okay, so that was made. Now, as you get better, kicks are best done from a stepping position. So as they come in, the kick's best done when they don't know where it's coming from. Okay, so as they come rushing into, the kicks are best done there, contact. Okay, now when the distance gets even larger and they're coming in, Oscar's going to do whatever he wants to do, whatever martial arts or fighting style he wants to do. I'm going to stand still in this position and I'm going to try to defend him, and you'll see what's wrong with it. Okay. You can see that I'm taken because I'm standing still, he's rushing in, he's taking all the advantages, and I'm unable to guard. So that means that footwork, and also setting them up has to be done so that they can't take the advantages from you. Meaning basically, if I'm here, I'll apply some of the dummy forms, and as they come in, I have to step. So he'll come in, right? Yeah. So I'm here, again. And then I have to step myself out to change the angle of what their attack is. If they're here, they want to hurt me, okay? And if they come in, whatever they want to do, I have to be able to respond by stepping, right? And then as a result, they lose the advantage once I step out of the way because the angle or myself is no longer there. Now they have to then recover and fight, but I regain all the balance because in Wing Chun you don't commit to anything. So come in, we'll just do it one more time. So I'm here, I will do this guy here. Yeah. And as a result, I took the advantages, took a different line of attack, and then now I'm going to go back to Wing Chun. So Wing Chun with here, obviously Oscar and I are at a certain level. There's many levels above this. This is the level here where basically once you make contact from a long distance, you have to try to take away all their abilities to fight. Okay, there's contact reflexes here. So we're here. So from there, we quickly sparred. So basically, we're trying to limit each other's abilities. But you can see from there, Oscar and I are pretty much the same level, and as a result, we always end up back into the Chi Sao. Technically, in Wing Chun, you don't want to have 2 points of contact. You don't want to go back into the Chi Sao with a person straight away. You want to take advantage. The Chi Sao is only there as a way to basically beat them with contact reflexes at the point where they're about to wrestle you, meaning you want to fight them from here. Contact, punch. See, right there, now we engage in 2 points of contact. It's okay, and the Chi Sao will help you get out of that situation, but you want to be able to get into that situation. But it's 1 point of contact. So 1 point of contact allows you to take advantage of what's happening in front of you. Okay, now I'm going to apply the footwork now, meaning basically I'm going to use the footwork to suppress him. I'm still learning this technique, so there's going to be mistakes, but this is the next level that I know of. So just watch this. Alright, so as you can see, the footwork is used to, once you make contact and you own that line, you can take advantage of it and drive your way through without using force or using your legs to suppress them. Now, That's not something that basically I did really well today. That's the next level that we're hoping to achieve in these 2 weeks. But just getting up to this level here is more than enough to be able to fight general martial artists. So Oscar will quickly demonstrate. Again, if we just apply touch reflex with footwork, you can see that you can get out of situations. If the person wants to fight any martial arts, okay. So just the stepping. Yeah, so the touch reflexes gives me what I need to respond to it, but the footwork gets me out of the line of danger and gives me the advantage of coming in with him not being able to fight me again. And I have an instant to be able to respond. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. That's an overview of Wing Chun. I want to thank my partner Oscar for demonstrating today, and I hope you have an idea of how Wing Chun is meant to be practiced. Hope to see you in the next post.